high school. That can either bring back great memories of a wonderful time in your life, or not so great memories and times that you would rather forget. For me, I loved high school. If I had to go back to high school, the only reason I would want to go was because of my agriculture classes. My high school career consisted of growing flowers, raising sheep, measuring trees, welding, cutting with the torch. But I also learned important life skills from these agriculture classes. I learned how to work as a team, and I also learned leadership skills that no matter what career choice I make, they will be needed. Mary Persons High School has a wonderful agriculture program. They have one teacher, Mr. Waldrop, who is a wonderful teacher. But Monroe County is growing, and Mary Persons High School is expanding. But it seems that the agriculture program is getting left behind. More students are joining, and more students want to enroll, but the Board of Education just simply will not hire another teacher for agriculture. Agriculture is not a required class. A lot of students never step foot into the agriculture classroom. But for those of us who do, we sort of have a step up or a head start when it comes to a lot of these skills that we will learn later in life. Agriculture is a very important class to take, although it may not seem like it. It has a large social influence. For me, I definitely learned a lot from working with the other students on the officer team. We had to work as a team to lead our FFA chapter. Some of the social skills that agriculture taught me were the leadership skills, teamwork, public speaking, but I also learned fun things too. Like when we had our FFA summer camp, we did leadership and teamwork skills that we had no idea we were learning. We did obstacle courses where we had to rely on other people to help us climb over a wall or make it through a mud pit. There's also important social skills that other students may not learn until they're in or out of college. According to Pannoni, agriculture classes allow students to practice real applications of math, science, and English concepts. In geometry, we learn how to find the length of one side of a right triangle if we have the other two lengths. Well, in the forestry class for agriculture, if you know the distance that you're standing from a tree and you measure the tree look at the tree at a certain angle, then you can find the height of the tree. That's applying geometry to the real world. In biology, we learn the basic anatomy of living things. Well, in plant science and animal science, in the agriculture classes, you learn different parts of the plant and animal, what you can eat, how to care for this plant or animal so that different parts of it grow and become better. You also learn the genetic makeup so you can alter different plants. Public speaking is a way that English is that agriculture is applied to English. At the beginning of the school term, each student is required for a grade to memorize and recite the FFA Creed. 5 paragraphs, a lot to say, but it kind of introduces the students to speaking in front of a group. Agriculture classes can also be very important on an economic level. Some of these things that you learn in agriculture are not going to be used by everyone, but they are still very important. Like I said, I raised sheep. I learned how to care for, feed, what parts of the sheep you wanted to be like what, and we also learned how to grow vegetables, flowers, simple stuff. But these things will also help prepare students for jobs. The American Farm Bureau Federation states that over 21 million Americans produce, process, and sell the nation's food and fiber. Our job industry will be growing, and the agriculture classes give these students the basis that they need. Monroe County has a great deal of cattle farms. A lot of these are family owned, which then they teach their younger generations what to do, but it's also important for them to learn, or for others to learn, how to do this. Monroe County is putting in a fine arts building. It is being built now. It should be done in the fall of 2015. But in my opinion, in many of the county commissioners' opinions, agriculture is more important. We would like for the Monroe County Board of Education to seriously consider hiring another agriculture teacher. It'll help the economy and our future.